Hello, gods and goddesses, and welcome to another episode of the Goddess Chronicles. I am your host, Elevar.Maximus, and today I'm bringing you another prophetic message. And today's episode is called The Narcissistic Experience 2. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, comment, plus share. Let's get in the episode. We're going to talk about today the same narcissist that I talked about in the Narcissist Experience 1. I had another run-in with them today, and let's talk about it. All the things that I learned so that you can learn too. It starts out that I heard this person coming a mile away. They were talking very loudly, but they weren't talking to me, and I didn't necessarily recognize the voice, so I didn't think much of it. About 20 minutes later, I had a friend come up to me and say, "Did you hear all of that?" And I was like, "Hear all of what? Didn't you hear this person talking very loudly to me?" I was like, "No. I was on the phone, and this person thought that they needed to come interrupt my very important phone call to tell me that they needed me about their own issues and I needed to help them." Again, remember the last episode, this person's life is always on fire, everything's always falling down, and they always need help. So this time, instead of targeting me, they targeted somebody else. The narcissist did not have any compassion, any empathy, any consideration that this person was on the phone. They didn't know who this person was talking to. The only thing that they thought was, I need help and I need you to help me. So whatever you're doing is not important. I'm important. So you need to end your phone call and talk to me. Very rude, in fact. And then not only was it, you need to end your phone call and talk to me, I'm going to ask you for a favor. And I'm going to ask you for a big favor. They have no tact. They don't have any tact about the way that they ask things from people. And then they have an expectation that you're going to do it for them. This person did say yes, but I think they only said yes because there was some money involved in this that they could possibly earn from it. So once the narcissist spotted us talking, they came over and was like, "Hey, I haven't seen you for a while. Let's have a chat." And I was like, okay. I already knew that the Lord did not want me to be rude to this person because that's not what we're supposed to do. But if I do see this person and I am in motion and I'm able to get away from this person, I've already done that once. I saw them in passing and they wanted to stop and talk and I was like, I gotta go. Nice to see you. If you see these people out in public and you don't want to talk to them, don't. But I was in a position to be seated so they could come talk to me and they knew that I wasn't busy. And even if I was busy, they don't care. They would have bothered me anyway. So once the other person that I was talking to first saw the other person coming, they ran away because they already knew. "Your turn," they said. Haha, very funny. With these type of people, what I've learned is keep it short. Do not really engage with these people and they will go away quickly, but not the narcissist. Not this narcissist. They don't know how to take a hint. "So, how have you been? I haven't seen you for a while." "I'm doing good." That's it. That's all you gotta say. Some people will take the hint and then they'll go off and, go do their own thing because you're not giving them anything to feed into a conversation. This person took my silence as great. Now I can start talking about myself because that's what I really wanted to do in the first place. So for the next 20 minutes, all this narcissist did was talk about themselves. You'll notice that it's always a one-sided conversation, and if you try to break through and talk to them and tell them something about what you have to say, and if it's important, they will overtalk you, and you will never get a word in edgewise anyway. The sky was still falling from the last time that I saw the narcissist. They were having the same problems plus more problems. And they decided to tell me all about it, even though I did not ask. That's the other thing about the narcissist. They will tell you all of their problems, hoping that you will want to jump in and help them. Like, "Hey, you see all this trouble I'm going through? Why don't you come in here and help me?" No, thank you. I will be kind enough to listen to you, but I will not engage with you. Let these people's karma be their karma and stay their karma. Because if you decide to jump in, then that becomes your karma. Leave them alone. Like I said, you can be nice and have a listening ear, but do not engage. So this narcissist is a drug addict, and they think everybody else is their fault, but they do drug addict things that get them in trouble, like invite other drug addicts into their house. And then when that other drug addict steals from them, it's all their fault. Why did these people steal from me? Well, you let them in your house. You pretty much gave them the key. What did you think was going to happen? Well, that was my friend. I thought that they were a better person than that. They're not. What I'm also learning about people is that people usually hang out with people of the same type of character and status of them. If you're dealing with a thief, you just might be a thief. If you're not a thief, then why are you dealing with this person? Oh, because they do drugs and you don't have very good discernment? Well, I guess you got a lesson to learn there, don't you? This issue of theft is not just limited to a narcissist. This is a life issue. This is a people issue. If you hang around thieves, you're going to get stolen from. But there must come a point of where you're checking your own character and who are you picking to have in your house and around you, that this continuously keeps happening. This person has told me at this point, I believe it's 4 people that have stolen from them. This is your problem, a continuous problem that you're not fixing and you're not addressing the issue. So you keep having to relearn the lesson. This narcissist is a huge gossiper. All they do is talk about other people all the time. Always got somebody else's name in their mouth. This occasion, this person talked about 3 different people during our whole 20-minute conversation and didn't have one positive thing to say about any of them. The Lord has been talking to me about gossip and saying negative things or spreading rumors about other people. Before I awoken, I engaged in a lot of gossip. It was kind of just like talking regular because that was the way I was raised. My mother, my friends, everybody, my family, co-workers, it was just a natural way of life to go around talking about people and their business. You realize how rude that is? It really is. I see it now. You know how they say, you ain't got nothing better else to do but have my name in your mouth? Exactly. I really didn't. I was bored in life, so I was talking about other people. I didn't have my own life, so I was talking about everybody else's. And this narcissist was a plain example of somebody that has no life or just wants to talk about other people because their life is more interesting. Person also likes to gossip about people to make themselves seem like they're better than the other person when they're not. I saw through them. I saw what they were doing. So when people do this now, I'm not anybody's boss. I can't tell you to be quiet, shut up. I can say I don't want to hear it, but usually by the time I realize that somebody's engaging in gossip, they've off with the races with their mouth, talking about somebody else. So I just don't say anything. I'll just say, okay, shake my head. I do not engage in this behavior anymore because it's rude and it's slanderous to somebody's character, and half the time people are just lying. So just don't engage with this behavior. It's very unbecoming, and it doesn't make you as the person talking about somebody else look good, even though that is the achievement of what you're trying to get when you're talking about somebody. It just makes me think, I can't tell you nothing. I will never be your friend because obviously you can't keep your mouth shut. Let's talk about narcissists and retaliation. So I've heard a lot about this. I've kind of seen it in other situations, but this narcissist laid it flat out for me. Somebody did something to this narcissist that they didn't like. This person was doing their job. Nothing wrong. But the narcissist did not like the way that they got approached. So what did they do? They went not to their boss. They went 2 heads above their boss and made a complaint about this person, trying to get them fired, saying that they don't know how to do their job. This person knows how to do their job. You just don't like the way that they did their job because they called the narcissist on their shit. And they had a problem with that. The narcissist ended up getting this employer written up, and they're proud about it. Well, here's the other thing about this. This person has to deal with this person on a regular basis. They're going to need this person one day. And when they ask this person for something, they're not going to get the help that they need. They should have never crossed this person. I see that clear as day. But this person sitting over there smug, like, yeah, I got one over on you. You might have won this round, but I'm telling you, you're going to not win the war on this one. Final word. This person showed me again who they really were, just by having a conversation with them, listening to their words. People will show you who they are all day long if you're willing to look and listen and to see through what they're saying. This person tried to get somebody fired, ruin their reputation, blame others for their own issues. Why would you want somebody like this in your life? You don't. Be careful who you spend your time with, gods and goddesses, because these people will take you down right along with them. God bless you.